So Team Risen Gaming has been knocked out on the basis of not following the rules. Hard luck to them. So the loser of this game will be facing Team Consumer ChemicalX and Team Random5. So we are seeing certain bans coming out from Team ChemicalX and Random5, which are going to be Terrorblade, Beastmaster, Winter Wyvern. Maybe there's a chance that we might be seeing a CK coming in. There's a Lich coming in for Team ChemicalX. So it's a good potential that they might be saving a CK for themselves. They have banned out the Centaur Warrunner, they have banned out the Beastmaster, so they are not ready to give these heroes away to the opposition. Whereas Team Random5 have banned Magnus. They definitely do not want to let Team Random5 get away with Magnus. The power is going to be really crazy. So they are just going to take the Earthshaker and Grimstroke for themselves. The Tusk has been banned, so there's not going to be any sort of rolling snowball save. The DK has been picked. ChemicalX, they are definitely going in so fast in this drafting phase. This is seriously interesting. Maybe both the teams have done their homework, knowing what team plays which hero to the best of their capabilities. Now, the Monkey King has been banned by Team ChemicalX here. This is pretty interesting to see. Now the Drow has been banned, so maybe they definitely do not want them to get a Drow Ranger, because DK in Dragon form will get a nasty damage, as DK must scale really well in the game to snowball and deal some damage, because DK needs attack speed, and if he would be getting that ridiculous amount of Drow's Precision Aura, I think that'd be really good for him. So it's a sensible ban there from Team Random5. So what we saw from Team Random5 here in their previous games is they have been clean sweeping their opponents. They have been dominating their opponents, because what we have been witnessing by Manav has been really a crazy carry play. He has been really good with his anti-mage, with his PL, with his Spectre. So definitely he should be one of the guys who the ChemicalX should be looking out to shut down. Otherwise he will actually eat away the entire team. So they are going to ban the ChemicalX is going to ban the Outward Devourer. They certainly do not want their DK to have any issues in the mid lane. DK can pretty much keep up with most heroes, but maybe DK will face a challenge against a Viper mid. That depends. Maybe he can also face a challenge with an Alchemist, or perhaps they're just going to be farming at the same levels, I believe. Or a Zeus, perhaps. Not too sure about Zeus pick there in the mid lane, but nevertheless, it's going to be another ban coming out for Team Random5. Let's see what it would be. Will there be a Willow? There's a potential for a Willow pick, but not sure about Willow either. And there's a pool of so many heroes. But what I'm concerned with is the Wyvern ban, because teams have been playing Dazzle. I mean, like, they have been banning Dazzle, they have been picking Shaman, and in such scenario, banning out a Winter Wyvern seems interesting, because this opens up a good, I mean, like a pretty good hero, that is CK. Although CK can be played both as support and as a carry. So now they are going to ban out the Slardar. This seems interesting. So thanks to Wall, we are not having any sort of lags in our server. That is what I believe. I'm sorry for the camera for a second. Enjoy.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, so the 10 more seconds to go, I believe. No, they have the reserve time. What's it gonna be? They pick for Team Random 5. Maybe it's gonna be an Earthshaker in the mid lane. Not sure Earthshaker can actually mid lane against a Dragon Knight. They can also have a Kunkka in the mid lane. That would be pretty good. The Rum can actually help them delay the damage. And the boat and all sorts of combos can be really good. Oh, or they are again looking for a Spectre draft, is it? Will Manav again be getting a Spectre draft? Because we know that Grimstroke was comboed with this, which can combo with a Spectre. So it's going to be an Underlord picked by Team Random 5. This seems like an interesting pick because I don't think we have seen an Underlord picked by any of the teams in this tournament so far. And that's going to be a Juggernaut pick for Team ChemicalX. So the team fight now makes sense, plus the magical damage reduction, the natural BKB for the Juggernaut. Blade Fury. So the second pick, which will be coming out, Team Random 5, the fourth pick, the second pick in the second phase of the picks. They definitely have this global presence because of this Underlord. So they just have to quickly push the towers, quickly take the ganks, and get out of the team fights. Maybe, will there be a gyrocopter? Not. We have seen people comboing a gyro with, gyro and... Oh, this is quite a tanky draft there by Team Random 5. This is really, really interesting. They have so many offlaners here. Tidehunter is going to be another pick by Team Random 5. This is going to be a really ridiculous combo if in case they go for it. Inkswell on Tidehunter with an Anchor Smash and a Ravage followed by an Eco Slam. That is like, I'm looking into a futuristic combos, which is highly powerful. Okay, so Dazzle, as I was expecting, has been picked by ChemicalX. This is interesting now. Will Dazzle get a Scepter here? They have potentially three heroes, three major heroes who do insanely well again with the three Scepters given. That's going to be Juggernaut, Dazzle, and Lit. So maybe they can go for an Alchemist, but then again, the problem would be the lanes. So they banned out the Ursa. They definitely do not want their Juggernaut to face any kinds of threats. Now, what they can do is, what Random 5 can do is try to play Klings here. I'd rather pick Klings here in this draft. But then again, Klings, Juggernaut, if he keeps the dust and jumps on the Klings, he'd be food. He is so squishy. So another ban would be coming out for Team ChemicalX. What seems to be a possibility? Maybe they can go Invoker. Team Random 5 can go Invoker as well. I cannot say Lina would be good. The Mirana has been banned by Team ChemicalX. Maybe a tanky Viper would be good. But this is going to be Mana 0. Maybe this is a Spectre which would be coming out. Spectre definitely looks good here. This is going to be a carry pick by Team ChemicalX. What are they thinking about picking here in this draft? How about an Abaddon? But it's going to be another melee hero, so they would be looking forward to get a ranged hero, perhaps. It's going to be DK mid, Juggernaut safe laning. What else? Still thinking hard about what possible hero can come out for them. Is there a chance that there might be a Kunkka for themselves? But then again, they would be looking for a good offlaner here. Oh, that's gonna be a Phoenix. So they are gonna stick with the Phoenix, who might be an off-laner here, and Phoenix can definitely play as a very good core. So let's see how will ChemicalX execute their draft. And there's the anti-mage coming out for Manav. It's going to be another great game, which would be looking forward to. This anti-mage can... we have seen what this anti-mage is capable of if left alone. You better be watchful, Team ChemicalX. Team Random5 definitely have a tankier draft, but all depends on the execution by ChemicalX. They definitely have a strong draft which is capable of dealing a lot of damage over time based on the armor corruption and the burn from the bird. They have a very good combo as well. ChemicalX definitely, if they can have a very good team, but we can expect a great battle here in this game number 1, which should be played between Team ChemicalX and Random5. And definitely we are looking forward to the winners of this game who will be moving on to the finals, which will be played on 31st, ladies and gentlemen. And now in next 5 seconds we are just going to tune into the game. Was it 5 seconds? Nevertheless, Juggernaut looks good to me. Like, an Arcana Juggernaut would have been even better though, but no complaints. I don't know why Tidehunter looks like he has a Labrador face, only with some spiky teeth. Juggernaut says hi to Underlord, and I mean, like, Tidehunter says hi to AM, and now to Underlord, but Underlord does not look interested. So, good luck to both the teams, and we expect to see a very good battle coming up shortly in the game number 1. I think Team ChemicalX has the potential to shut down this anti-mage by Team Random5, but they will have to be rotating constantly because the 3 supports on this side of Team ChemicalX are quite juicy there for Juggernaut. So here we tune into the game, and let us see who is going to walk out of this game number 1. So there's going to be an off-lane Dazzle and Bird going in together. So can I call the Bird as Jean? Jean from the X-Men. And in the bot lane, we are going to see a Lich and a Juggernaut. Alright, we are having certain tips for the viewers. Lich Frost Shield can be cast on allied buildings. Definitely you can give the armor and deal some damage. 4 bounty runes will spawn when the game begins and respawn every 5 minutes. Alright, we know that. I'm like, everybody knows that, definitely. Holding on and clicking on enemy heroes' health and mana bars or your own will inform your team of the current heroes of the hero's current health and mana. That's right. After using buyback, 25 seconds are added to the next death. Okay. So the Juggernaut has reconnected. Juggernaut has cells, still has the Quelling Blade stacked up for the last hits, has 6 tangos, and then certainly some tactical pauses by both the teams, all looking for some seconds. Lich looks like he stacked up on some mana items, definitely gonna use his spells to harass the heroes in the lanes. There looks to be a DK in the mid lane with a Quelling Blade, with a ward, of course, with the tangos, sheer tangos. And a ward on Dazzle. Oh, now the anti-mage is disconnected. Okay, so the Bird is going for the boots. And he'll be going for the Mantle of Intelligence. So Radiant definitely looking forward to ward near the Dire high ground in the mid lane. Tidehunter is mid, is it? What? Do not tell me Tidehunter is going to be mid. Oh, he can actually mid. He can actually mid against DK. That's quite good. Makes sense. So it's going to be damage reduction versus damage reduction. The breathe fire reduces damage and the anchor smash reduces damage, but to what percentages? So it's just 25%, whereas this goes up to 60%. Yeah, it goes up to 60%. 6 seconds. Oh, 11 seconds. So there are 5 more seconds advantage here for the Dragon Knight. Nice. Oh, look at the amount of mana regen that this Earthshaker has, ladies and gentlemen. 2 clarities, 3 mangoes, a smoke. Is that a weed smoke on him? Just kidding. Alright, he is looking forward to complete his wand. And then perhaps going for a Hood of Defiance. Does he have another ring? No, not yet. Anti-Mage has a lot of Iron Branches. A lot of Tangos. And of course, a Grimstroke to help him. This should be a good lane for an Anti-Mage, I believe. Considering his counter spell, which definitely looks like a very good magic resistance that he'll be getting. Considering Phoenix, Dazzle, DK. Oh, they have quite a lot of magical damaging hero. Like they have a lot of heroes who are gonna do a lot of magical damage. Now this is what a heal bomb is. Definitely physical, but crazy amount of damage. Still waiting for the Anti-Mage to reconnect. The animation effect, Bird just lost her flames in the backlines. Some reason. We do not have your flames, dear Bird. How about this? Oh, this zooms in so fast. Okay. We will be having a look at DK. Definitely worthy. Oh, the pinpointing sword. Look at that. Gaben, Ice Rock, can you make it look like it's more in 3D? Okay. So it's going to be disconnects coming out. Oh, look at Tyrant. He's definitely shivering there for some reason. Guys, the Tyrant is shivering. He's cold. Definitely cold. Somebody needs to give him a blanket. He's definitely blinking his eyes. Yeah, he is. He's alive, but he's shivering. He has a ring of protection, but it's not helping him heal. Okay. There is the Earthshaker. The Painter, definitely. He has some moustaches. Looks like it. The Underlord. What, Underlord? You just left something behind. Your animation seems like it's left behind. Where's the universe in your head? It's out. Teeny tiny bits. So the Anti-Mage has reconnected. Everybody's animation is laggy here. Anti-Mage and also now everybody's getting it back. So the Anti-Mage is going back to his lane.
I'll give them a drubbing they'll not soon forget.
The ward's coming out for both the teams in the mid lane. He is interested. We might see a battle forming up shortly in the bot lane. There's Earthshaker coming from the back lines. He definitely wants to use the fissure block to get somebody. Oh, some pokes. Some right clicks traded. Lich. Where's the Earthshaker? He's waiting on the high ground. Where's the Radiant on the top side? Some taunts.
The battle begins.
Both the teams gonna walk away with 2 bounty runes each. And a board kept, a sentry kept by the Dire. Tidehunter misses the block on the range creep. The ping's coming out to draw the creeps. The poison touch, but the creep pull was not effective, and now the body block's being followed. In the meanwhile, bot lane looks okay to me. So does mid lane. I do not feel any first blood should be happening in the mid lane anytime sooner because of the tankability of both these heroes. So DK has the Dragon Blood and the Anchor Smash on the Tidehunter. Both the players going in equally there in that lane. So Juggernaut doing well. Another pause coming in from the Anti-Mage. Whereas DK definitely taking some damage from the Tidehunter in the mid lane. Oh, we saw a very good Pagna in the previous game by the Tidehunter where he dealt some crazy amount of damage to the mid laner there. Where, I mean, like, they picked a Sniper against Pagna. Definitely looks a good matchup to me. Sniper should definitely do good against him, but nevertheless, he outplayed, I believe. So the Inkswell by the Grimstroke. The Fissure Block. They're going to try to get a kill on the Juggernaut, but they won't be successful in doing so. The Juggernaut will just eat away the trees to get back to safety. He has the Blade Fury if needed. So the Anti-Mage towards the top lane, they are trying to deal some damage to him. The Fire Spirits, and there's going to be the first blood going towards the team ChemicalX, and now do they have the potential to get another kill? No, they're just going to get back, but the Dazzle, he definitely looks like he's interested. Perhaps not. Oh, in the bot lane in the meanwhile, there's a kill forming up on the Undying. The Frost Armor on the Juggernaut will help him take down the kill. And now the Dazzle, who is gonna die in the top lane. The Fire Spirits are dealing some crazy damage to the Anti-Mage. Does he have Icarus Dive? No, he has one more Fire Spirit. Will it connect? It will, but the heal from the Tangos are keeping him alive. The Poison Touch is gonna come out in 7 seconds. So Anti-Mage looks like he's gonna be fine. Going towards the mid lane now. There's a double damage rune, and he's just gonna use a salve. Meanwhile, the Grimstroke. And now Anti-Mage is just gonna salve up, and now they're rotating towards the mid lane, whereas again another gank on the bottom lane. In the middle lane, the Gush, the Fissure Block, but DK is too tanky there. The DD rune being picked by Tidehunter there. DK will try to get back. Some things coming out. Everybody's level They're level 3 now. Manav's definitely taking some crazy damage there. They're trying to go on this bird, but bird is gonna definitely take some damage, and the Inkswell will not help. But the fire spirits, the Icarus dive, he still has one more fire spirit if in case he wants to use it. Will he? It's just gonna wither away in a few seconds, so he will try to commit to it, but it won't connect. So Antimate's still farming. Although he's not having as much space as he did earlier. And now the poison touch again, he's just gonna blink out. 12 more seconds and 8 seconds, so it's still some time before they get their spells up on Phoenix. But nothing major which would be forming up. Poison touch on the clicks. Juggernaut getting a little low in the bot lane, but nothing major which is forming up right now, so we'll stay in this lane. And again, they are going to try to harass this anti-mage with those fire spirits. The bird is looking forward to find the Grimstroke. There is a chance that if he tries to use the Icarus dive, he might get a kill on that Grimstroke. Now the bounty runes. All the teams are trying to walk away, but the Grimstroke there, the poison touch combos. Anti-mage, oh, the heal there. That looks nasty for the anti-mage. That was a blink back from him. The TP coming in from the Grimstroke will be spotted there by the creep, I suppose.
Thank you.
In the mid lane, it's going to be Tyrant versus DK, both of which are at the same level. Suddenly some pulls coming out from the Dire. So they're definitely trying to go at the team there now. This bird looks like she's in trouble. She might just die, and she will. The kill does not go to the anti-mage though, but that was still an added experience to him. He's still on level 4. Much needed kill for Team Random5. Juggernaut is almost about to reach level 5, and he does with that last hit. Juggernaut has been doing well with the farm on this hero, and now they're going to secure this arcane rune. Does it look like it's going to be a potential try on this Tyrant? Looks like he's in trouble, but there's a TP coming in from the Earthshaker. They're trying to get him down before that, but the Gush and the Fissure, but the Firefly, definitely some damage on him, but he has the Fairy Fire to live up and not die. He's just going to pop it very quickly. Nothing major happening. In the meanwhile, top lane, Dazzle will die to Anti-Mage. So Anti-Mage slowly gaining that experience, and he's going for triple Wraith Band for now. So the Shrine being used in the smoke coming out from Team Random5. They're definitely looking forward to go towards this mid lane to defend this tower, wherein the Dragon form is pretty much about to veer off. There's going to be a Fissure block, the Gush, the Latch of the Phantom, the Ravage has been used to get 2 heroes there. The Dragonfire and the Stick 1 charges, they would be enough to save him, and I guess there's not going to be much that would be happening in the mid lane. Not at all any action, but the Ravage was committed. So experience wise, or now the bot lane, they're trying to get aggressive as the Juggernaut is about to hit the level 6 mark. Certainly nothing forming out at the moment for the Random5 with the Ravage getting used. It's still on almost 2 minutes cooldown, but the Dragon form, the poison from him is going to deal certainly some amount of damage. So the Lich looks like he might die. Do they have the pit? They do not. Although Juggernaut, he still is shortly away from his Omni Slash. The Frost Armor trying to deal so much amount of damage to this Earthshaker. Earthshaker uses the Fissure to get out, but for how long? He will just be bursted out because of that Frost Blast. And now it's a double kill for the Lich. Omni Slash getting committed there to get a kill on that hero. So the Armor Corruption by the Dazzle on Anti-Mage. The Inkswell trying to deal some damage. Oh, I mean, the Stroke instead of the Inkswell. Anti-Mage definitely trying his best to farm there, but He's certainly taking some amount of damage. There's a DK. He has the Invis rune. They are definitely gonna go on him. There are 3 people there from the Radiant as well. The Silence from the Phantom's Embrace, and they're gonna get a kill on the Dazzle. There is gonna be an Icarus dive, and this would be a kill on the Grimstroke. There's a Silence on the DK because of Phantom Embrace, and there's Lich rotating in. Does he have level 6 yet? He does not now. Lich will spot the Earthshaker, but there's gonna be the Totem, and now 2 people following him. The Fissure is gonna stop the enemies, and now the pull the Sinister Gaze, but they are looking forward with the Frost Armor. They are trying to get the Earthshaker, but the Earthshaker trying his level best to juke it out. In the meanwhile, they are trying to find the Anti-Mage, but he's gonna juke it out as well. But Earthshaker looks like he's in trouble, and he will be dying even when trying to use the Corruption, and the Anti-Mage will just try to TP out. Will he be able to? No! Oh my god! That was so close, but well played, Dazzle. I think he would have been able to do that, but then again, the Medallion of Courage used there, and the Poison Touch dealing ridiculous amount of damage reduction, and the heal from Dazzle. The right clicks are going to be enough there to get the kill on the Anti-Mage. That was a good team fight. It would surely mean that it's going to be another tier 1 falling for Team Random5. They're on the top lane. The Anti-Mage has been pretty much shut down here by the 10th minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. I think he is still about 30 gold shot on the farm, and now they're trying to go on this Titan trip, but he's still too tanky. Chain Frost being used. Nothing major forming out of that team fight. So now they are again moving out near the top shrine. Do they have the smoke? They do not have the smoke, but will they be interested in taking the kill on the Dazzle or on the Phoenix? I think there's a courier there, but nothing forming for them there as well. Where is the Anti-Mage? He's coming in. He's definitely lagged out on farm. He still is way too far away from his Battle Fury at the moment. He has not been allowed to farm easily or to farm slowly. So now the mid lane, the Latch on the Lich, the Pit, the Fissure. They have locked him down so badly he's just gonna die. The 4 people going on him. Now Juggernaut has already committed his Blade Fury and does not have enough mana if in case he wanted to use his Omni Flash. This might mean that he just might die if in case he gets caught out there. There's a chance for the Fissure, but now he's out of the range. And also was in protection of Mr. Lich. Now the Spell Shield being used by the Anti-Mage, but to what extent? So much armor corruption. And now this Dazzle, since he has used everything, he might be on the verge of dying. The Eco Slam committed, and now the Bird coming in the Supernova. They are definitely trying to get him, and they will be able to do so. That was a bad play there. I do not know. Phoenix, did he just use... Oh, he did not use his Fire Spirits. I mean, like, you really need to use your Fire Spirits while you're Icarus diving so that you reduce the attack speed there and then cast a Supernova. You will live through them. I'm pretty sure he would be knowing that, but it might have been a slight misplay there. Nevertheless, that team fight goes to Team Random5. Anti-Mage gets a Mana Void kill on the Dazzle, which is quite significant for him. Anyhow, he is still trying to manage his farm, but he's still way too short of the farm, which the 2 cores are keeping up with on the side of Team ChemicalX. The 3 cores there. I thought the Phoenix would have been the core, but it's the Dazzle core instead. I sense that there might be a team fight which will be forming up, since this Anti-Mage does not look like he's having any sort of item. He's not going for a Battle Fury build. Instead, I see that he's going for a Mask of Madness. The pings are coming in. The Dire have the vision. The Radiant have the vision. They know what's up. Both the teams know what's up. But interestingly, nobody's trying to initiate because of the Blink Dagger effect. I believe that nobody's having the Blink Dagger yet. And now this DK has been spotted. It might be a beginning of another team fight, which seems like it would be happening in all likelihood, but no. DK is going to TP towards the mid lane, and the Radiant is just going to get back. So Juggernaut has been given the same level of farm, and now will he just go? No, he won't be using the Omni Slash, of course. But look at what has happened here. They have oh, the anti-mage versus, oh, look at that, Omni Slash getting committed there, and that's a wasted Omni Slash. Oh, the mana void committed to avoid him getting TP the Ravage, and now this anti-mage looks like he is dead as a bait. The Lamb trying to escape, but for how long? There's a body block coming from the Tyrant, but he was trying to juke it out, but for how long? They're just gonna eat away the... Oh, he tries level best, but the team fight in the top lane, the Sinister Gaze, everything being committed there. I'm really sorry I missed out on the big action in the top lane while I was trying to capture that kill on the bot lane on the core. 2 people fall for Team Random5. A lot of spells were committed there. The Supernova getting committed, the Ravage being used, the Eco Slam being used. God. So now this seems like this is going to be this tower which will be falling for the Dire. Anti-mage still trying to catch up, and he is actually doing well. We saw that he was a 3k net worth earlier. Oh, now, so is this a comeback play by Team Random5? Doesn't look like it so far. They're going to be picking this Bounty Rune. Oh, the Pit. They tried the Gush. The armor reduction. Who has the medallion? Oh, there's the Latch. The Pit. This looks like it might be a dead... Oh, the Shallow Grave protecting them. Oh, the Soul Bind there. And now this is a dead Dazzle. But then again, they definitely try to stun... Oh, the Phoenix has been taken down in the bot lane in the meanwhile. Juggernaut going for an SNY build. Oh, there's a very quick smoke. Oh, there's gonna be a kill on the Grimstroke because the Juggernaut is having some ridiculous amount of right clicks, and now he has an Omni Slash up. He can actually try to go on this anti-mage, but he won't. He'll just let him slip away. So the anti-mage still moving in to get the... He's looking forward to go for his Battle Fury first. Maybe he is going for a deceptional play, showing the Mask of Madness there and going for a Battle Fury instead. There are pings coming out for the Roshan. There is the Fissure Block. Who has the Blink Dagger yet? Does anybody have it? Nobody has it. The Experience Craft definitely looks like it's in favor of ChemicalX at the moment, but it can change in anytime sooner. And now there's going to be a Latch. The Phantom's Embrace there by Grimstroke. Now they have, it seems like they have found a good tanky flesh here, but they're just going to get back and say no to this kill. They did not want to commit the Omni Slash for this gank, definitely. Now the Fire Spirit's dealing certainly some good amount of damage there, and they are looking forward to get the kills on the kill on this tower. Actually, the towers are gonna fall for them, whereas all the towers are living for the Radiant. And now Anti-Mage looks like he's just gonna go to the bot lane and try to take down this tower, wherein he is looking forward to get his own Battle Fury. Tyrant maybe knows what the Radiant are up to and is getting out of that area. And now the Roshan looks quite possible here and should fall easily because of so much amount of damage, so much amount of armor reduction. And now the Necro Book by this Dazzle. Oh, look at that. Does he have a chance? Are they going to go for this? The Shadow Blade, this. Oh, the Ravage! Connecting the 3 heroes. The Pit and the chance. The Saint Cross, the Eco Slam. The Grave protecting them. The Soulbind and the Supernova. Oh, look at that. The Underlord is trying to TP out. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous team fight by Team ChemicalX. That just happened and the Roshan will fall. Oh, that just went like a nasty team fight there for Team Random5. Well played by Team ChemicalX, all the initiations and all the spells going on at the right time. That was a good Shadow Blade used by DK to get out of the team fight, and then come back later with the Dragon form. So this SNY has been completed by Juggernaut, and he's going for the Blink Dagger, definitely topping the network chart, wherein followed by the Anti-Mage, who's trying to catch up slowly, but he's still a long ways to go. So this definitely looks like it's the game which is swinging towards Team ChemicalX. As you can see, the difference in the XP earned is going towards him, and the net worth stays the same. So this means that it's going to be the bottom tier 2 tower for the Radiant. They're going to take it away and continue the pressure with the Aegis on this swordsman Juggernaut, the Samurai. There's going to be Fissure Block, the Gush connecting on one hero, but the armor protected, the armor has been provided by the Pit, the Spin. They do not care, they just want to take down this tower. The Poison Touch coming in, and so much armor being granted, and now the Paint, the Silence by Phantom Embrace, but still the armor. They're going to take away this tower, the Inkswell. They do not care. Another stroke. Juggernaut is getting low. The Poison Touch by Dazzle definitely dealing some damage, but the Fissure will connect on 3 heroes. The Pit and the Firestorm landing on 2 heroes. The armor given to... And now they can actually try to get a kill on this Juggernaut. He's already low and exposed. Actually get rid of that... but no, the Soulbind, the Chain Frost jumping in between 3 heroes, and the Omni Slash committed, and now the Supernova will be placed at the correct place. Will they able to take him down? There's the Supernova has been taken down, but the Juggernaut will be using the Blade Fury. He's trying to kill, he will be able to do so. He's trying to run away. And now the Fissure being used by the enemy, and the Pit also being committed, and the Aegis will fall. He has committed his Blade Fury, but this is a disaster for Team ChemicalX, wherein Team Random5 are going to walk away with a kill, and the Eco Slam has been committed by the Blade Fury, and the DK with a Shadow Blade definitely trying to save his player, but the DK might also fall in this place, and he has been caught up. He's trying to run away with the Breeze Fire, doing some damage reduction, but he will be brought down. That was a very good team fight for Team Random5. That was the team fight they were looking for, and look at the difference in the XP earned. It again fell down. There was a nasty swing there for them, almost 3k. The gold swing did take some toll as well, but then again, Anti-Mage almost catching up now, and he might just be topping the net worth in a while. And definitely this seems like it's again swinging towards Team Random5. In all likelihood, it definitely means there's a very good possibility that now this Anti-Mage will slowly become unstoppable. And he looks like he's just going to go and take a kill maybe on this Dazzle. Will he spot him? Dazzle sees him, but he's just going to blink away, and he's just going to take all the last hits in the lane. Takes the damage, but does not care because of the 13 mana, the 13 HP regeneration. There are 2 people coming in to get the kill on him, but they won't be able to even if they try, so they should actually get back. Anti-Mage! Oh, the spell shield being used by Anti-Mage. He's just farming like crazy now. He's topping the network chart. Another ping's coming in to get a kill on this Phoenix. He has been silenced because of the latch on by the Phantom's Embrace. The Icarus Dive will try to protect him, but no! The Firestorm damage, and now they have spotted this Lich, but the Lich, the Phantom's Embrace, do they have the blink? They do have the blink. They're just gonna stun the Dazzle instead, but nothing major farming out since it's the Juggernaut who is trying to counter push the lanes there, trying to rat it out with a Maelstrom there. Anyway, this is going to be a very good team fight, very good battle between 2 of the carries here. The Juggernaut versus Anti-Mage, wherein the Anti-Mage is certainly doing his level best to farm it out and stay highest on the net worth, while Juggernaut is not too far away. Not at all a shabby performance by him. So there are pings coming in. The bird is coming out. The Jean Grey should be spotted by the Anti-Mage, and Anti-Mage might look. Oh, he's just gonna avoid the. Oh, look at that. The DK catches him, and now this might look. Anti-Mage. He's using the spell shield to live up, but the Manta is going to help him dispel the damage from the enemies, and he's just going to go and use the shrine. He lives dangerously there. So the Radiant coming in, taking it as a bait. Maybe Juggernaut farming in the meanwhile in their jungle. He still has the Omni Slash up.
Dire's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Illusion.
This Grimstroke has dealt certainly some amount of damage. He has 7 kills under his name. 7 kills, wow. Lich has 5 kills. So Radiant now take a tower for themselves. And now they look like they will be moving out to the top lane, whereas this break on the Tidehunter, but there are TPs coming in. The heals, the smoke from the Radiant, and the Omni Slash committed on this Grimstroke, and now the buyback coming out for them. The fissure block. Oh, they've got on to 3 is the Ravage and the Eco Slam. Oh my god, they allowed the pit, and now the Sunray helping him heal, and the Chain Thrust leeching in. The Sunray and the Supernova, the Grey from Dazzle helping them survive, but the Tidehunter will die. And now the Mana Void will still not be enough. The Sinister Gaze trying to pull in the Anti-Mage. He has been rooted. The Spell Shield will not help him, but the Manta and the pit again. They are going to take down this DK or not? No, he's just going to get back with even with the Inkswell. The Firestorm certainly dealing some damage, but he's not tanky enough. He's just gonna fall, and now the 3 heroes just die for Team Random5. This was ridiculous there. It was a great team fight, but so not the right timings for certain spells getting casted there. Well played by Team ChemicalX. This looks like a very good team fight potential game by both the teams, but now the Glimmer Cape trying to help this Lich get back. Oh, they do see this Dazzle, but nothing major will be forming out. And now Manav is surely looking forward to get a Butterfly. He's still not at the level at which he was in one of his previous games, where we saw a Butterfly completed by this mark. Another Spell Shield, even with the Rot. He does not care. He's just going to keep on farming for that Butterfly. I'm going to be staying with him for a while. I think all the spells are about to be coming online for Team ChemicalX. Juggernaut almost 10 seconds down. 10 seconds for the bird. It seems like there's a DK, but DK has the Father of the Shadowblade, like I like to call it, the Father of the Shadowblade, which is the Silver Edge. That's quite good to break the Anti-Mage and to break the passive skills. And now another pause coming out from the Earthshaker. So the game going in really well so far, with Anti-Mage topping the network chart and having the considerable 2.2k lead over the Juggernaut here, ladies and gentlemen. And this looks like it can be anybody's game, and one more team fight, one more good team fight by any other team, and the game will swing to us. And look at that swing in the XP, and look at the graph. It has been to and fro for both the sides. The gold swing has been considerable as well, but oh, now will they be having the dust? Do they have the dust? No, he's just gonna get out. Oh, they did not have enough utilities there to get the kill on him, but now they are looking forward. Oh, they already got this tower. And now Radiant are forming up towards the middle lane, wherein the TPs are coming in. The Omni Slash is up, the healing ward, the silence, and the pause. Oh, look at that. Anti-Mage looks like he is interested in taking out this tower and then TPing out to the middle lane. Who's gonna take down whose tower first, ladies and gentlemen? What are your bets? There is the bird who's about to use the Fire Spirit, and she does. This might be a dead. Juggernaut has been taken down. The Ravage has been committed, and this might also mean that this is a dead bird unless she uses the Acre's Dive. With the break from the Dragon Knight from behind, he's just gonna get down, and the Supernova after rooting down the Tidehunter, but the bottom racks are falling. The The bottom tower has been taken down, and this anti-mage definitely looks like he's interested in taking the kill on this Lich, but no, he will get back and try to get these melee barracks down. He will be able to because the carry is down, and he will also be able to get this another rack. Will he be? No, he will just get out because he knows that the amount of damage that they have. Now this DK coming in, he has the break, and now he's just going to TP out. There are pings coming in, and there is a stun. He has been caught up, and now the gaze and the chain frost. He looks like he'll be taken down, but no, he's just going to use the manta to get out. The blink is going to come down in the next 1 second, and now the mana void. He's going to get a kill on the Lich. He has been spirit vesseled. He is taking certainly some amount of damage, but he will be able to walk out of it. He has been tipped by the Tide Hunter as a token of a good play. That was definitely a good play to get a solo kill on the Lich in between 3 versus 1 team fight, and now he's gonna go for the butterfly, which he's not too far away from. Still 20 minutes in the game, 28 minutes in the game, and now he's just gonna use the shrine there for himself, still topping the net worth chart by 5k now. It's a considerable amount of lead, and now this Juggernaut might just use his... Oh, he does not have enough mana, or does he? He does. The Glimmer Cape and the TP out from the Grimstroke. He did spot him there. Both the teams having some invisibility and lack of invisibility breaking items, so they definitely need to commit to certainly some items, some sentry wards or some dust, or maybe the gem. Still too far away. Although the ChemicalX, if they shut down this AM, I am sure this looks like it's going to be nasty for Team Random5. But if it does not happen, it might be a different scenario overall for Team ChemicalX. And now the Roshan is up. It's going to be high Roshan. Let's try to look at the Roshan from another angle today. The healing ward being placed, and Roshan being smashed, being stunned. The breathe fire to reduce some damage. He is taking certainly some amount of magical damage there, and he is falling there, and he will die pretty soon. So Juggernaut will take another Aegis, and they will try to force this mid lane here. But will they be successful? Because they last time that they came in towards the top lane, they were only able to walk out with 1 tower and a bad team fight, which they lost. Another TP coming in, but the Lich and Juggernaut gonna use the counter spell, or the spell shield, to walk away. And that's not the spell shield, that's gonna be the counter spell, yeah. So now Dazzle warding there. No, he just left his Necro Minicons to do the work for him. Necro Minicons have been spotted, and now they're trying to get the... Oh, now the team fight, maybe? No? Juggernaut, oh, he just using his... Just being Glimmer Caped out. Glimmer Cape came out from the Grimstroke. Look at the anti-mage trying to rat so much. He is now controlling the pace. Another root. Oh, the Sinister Gaze there, and the TP coming in from the bird. But both the team members from the Dire will just get back, whereas there are pings coming in, and the force up being used by Underlord. He's just gonna get back, and the anti-mage, but they do not know there is a DK falling up. There is the counter spell being committed there from anti-mage to get back. So nothing really happening, but look at what anti-mage, a farmed anti-mage does to you. It actually dictates the pace of the game. Wherever anti-mage goes, you cannot take him lightly. You have to TP back actually to counter his team fights, definitely. So it looks like he would be interested in pushing down this tier 2 on the Radiant side, but there's a battle which will be forming up in the mid lane. There is a sentry ward, so they might know that there is a DK around. But this fire-spirited Phoenix, she is fighting the wrong opponent, I believe. Maybe not. And now this Lich has been spotted, but sadly Mana does not have enough vision, and he's just going to use the Manta Silent to get out of that range there. And now again, does he have the Glimmer Cape in about 5 seconds? No, the Mana Void being used, and now the root, the counter spell. There's a TP coming in from the Juggernaut, and he's just gonna blink out of it. There's another blink from the Juggernaut as well, but you are not having a natural blink Juggernaut. So the TP again coming out from the anti-mage. The kite ability that he is performing right now is ridiculous. You know what that does is it takes away your focus from you having the Aegis, and you having the sole purpose of getting that Aegis was to push the high ground, which you are not able to because the AM is kiting you. Because he is actually trying to push your towers and you have to defend them, because you know if you won't be able to defend the towers, you're just gonna have super creeps in that lane. So now it's gonna be bot versus the top, one tower each for both of the sides perhaps. There's gonna be Underlord coming back to probably hold off this creep wave which is coming up with the Firestorm. The Sunray, bird seems definitely a little low. Anti-mage can get a kill, will get a kill. That's a dead bird, and that's a dead tier 2 tower. Well played, Anti-mage. Anti-mage has managed to style up in 1 second, but look at that amount of damage. He's just ready to go even with the backdoor protection on, and now the DK coming out with a dragon form, and there's Juggernaut. They have spotted him. The spin, the embrace is just gonna walk. Is not gonna latch onto him, but the BKB being used by the DK there, and DK trying to get certainly some kill on this Grimstroke, and he'll be able to do that, but the Omni Slash, another double kill coming out from this Omni Slash, the buyback coming out, the Shallow Grave protecting him, and the Chain Frost coming out. Is there the buyback from Phoenix, the Phoenix coming in and healing in the back lines. Another, the Aegis has been taken down. There is the Illusion Rune. The DK is gonna use the cheese. He's going to be tanky, and now the anti-mage is trying to get back. There is the armor protection, the fissure to block off the enemy, the Radiant, but that's not enough. That's going to be anti-mage trying to kite them again. But the two people getting caught up there in the mid lane, the pit is going to be kept. But that means that the Underlord is definitely going to die here, and he will. But look at what anti-mage is doing. He's just going to eat away this middle tier racks. Middle tier tower, my bad, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, this was definitely a good play by the anti-mage. Although they did lose a lot there, but I think anti-mage should be going for an Abyssal Blade. I think he needs it right now. But that BKB by the DK definitely helped him stay in between those three heroes for a little longer. And the Shallow Grave being committed there to the tank of the ChemicalX draft was a good play overall. And now the bird is going for a Hex, I believe. Yes, he is. So the Hex is definitely for the anti-mage, and anti-mage does not care. He's still ready to push this top tier 2 tower. The Lincoln's gonna pop the counter spell, and the Sinister Gaze has been rooted. The Sunray, and he's just gonna take the tower and blink out. You cannot stop him unless the Juggernaut needs an Abyssal Blade. He was trying to get lucky with the Skull Basher, but he was not. So it's just gonna be a blink out. Now the double damage coming out from this anti-mage, it's gonna be ridiculous if in case he catches somebody. He needs to have the Abyssal Blade right now though. And now they know that he has a double damage, so they are respecting him right now. He almost has a 10k lead over all other carries in the game. He has done his bits. His team needs to do his team needs to do theirs actually. Now this Juggernaut, this DK definitely looks like he knows what this Juggernaut is up to. The amount of pressure that he's putting in is great. The Pipe of Insight by... Okay, so that is the right item. He is definitely going for the Abyssal Blade. Very, very much needed by him this game is what I felt. Against the Juggernaut and against the Phoenix, against DK. I'd definitely put my money on that Abyssal Blade. So Juggernaut was trying to complete his Mjolnir, but he's also looking forward to go for his Abyssal Blade. But will they smoke up now? And this looks like there's going to be another interesting team fight which will be coming in very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. But the Radiant's just going to get back. I think I did not smell the right team fight this time. DK still trying to farm and make a Bloodthorn for himself. Still a little short of the goal, not just a little short, quite short of the goal for the Bloodthorn, but this game definitely looks like it's going to be a 50-minute game. This Dazzle with some great amount of heal himself. He's also going for, or he was going for a Scythe of Vice that we saw, but now he is going for a Lotus Orb instead. Now the bot lane, DK versus the Anti-Mage. DK is gonna come out. Anti-Mage, Abyssal Blade, and dead DK perhaps. No mana to use the... No mana, definitely. This is a dead DK. The Unlord coming in. That's the BKB committed, but the Skull Bashes. Oh, he had enough mana there to get out. In the meanwhile, the battle forming up in the top lane. Oh, the Omni Slash getting committed to get down the kill on the Anti-Mage, and now that will be another kill. But the Dire's courier was also sniped in the meanwhile. So two big heroes, I'd not say the big heroes, but two heroes fall for Team Random5. And the TP from Underlord also did not do much. Now the gem has been picked up by Grimstroke. They definitely did something against the DK, because DK was taken down so low with a soul ring there. It helps a lot. And now again he's trying the Sunray, protecting the Anti-Mage. They do not care about the mana void, but he has been hexed and he has been stunned now. Oh, the stun, chain stun are gonna take him down. Maybe that was too ballsy by Anti-Mage. Does he have the buyback? He does not have the buyback. Oh, this feels so bad. Maybe they know. Oh, they're just gonna get back, I believe. Or are they? It's just a supernova and the chain frost that they're having. Earthshaker does not have his Eco Slam in next 40 seconds either. But I believe they're just gonna get back since Juggernaut is not coming anytime sooner than 23 seconds of his BOTs. So I think that should be good enough time, but they are definitely trying to put pressure. They're waiting for Juggernaut to move in. He spots the region rune there, 40 minutes mark, so he knows that it's gonna stay there for next 2 minutes. Now Juggernaut moving again. Has his Omni Slash coming up in next 5 seconds, and now I smell another tower which will be falling in. That's going to be the middle tower, and now the team fight in the top lane. DK jumping in, and now, oh, he's just going to get another kill on the Earthshaker. This seems like it's a game over for Team Random5. It's going to be a game for the ChemicalX. The 4 people, they do not care. They're just going to take down this rack as well. 3 people actually getting caught up in the pit there, but it's going to be the racks falling. And now they're going for more. They do not care. And why would they? So a lot of losses there for a Team Random5 because their Anti-Mage was down. And now respectfully, they're going to get back. We saw certainly some crazy XP swings here. But to be very honest, that team fight, that play by Anti-Mage there was not the best, or was not what he should have expected. But the kill on the ledge, oh, look at that. You take my illusion, I'm gonna take your VE award. So Anti-Mage should try to get his buyback. He still has around 780 gold remaining for his buyback. Everybody on the, I think 4 heroes on the side of ChemicalX have the buyback, and now they're going in for the Roshan. They know, they have scouted it out, but will they be able to move in as quickly? In the meanwhile, there's Juggernaut coming in. They do not have all sorts of spells. They 5 seconds, 79 seconds. Will there be a snatch coming in, ladies and gentlemen? I'm sensing a fight here. The fissure block will be used. The pit. Oh, there's a cheese cap there, and the BKB committed by Dragon Knight is just gonna get wasted. Oh, Anti-Mage goes in, and now the Shallow Grave. This might be a dead Juggernaut. No, this is gonna be a dead bird. The hex coming out from the bird, I believe. They are now falling back. This definitely looks like it was Oh, somebody's on the door. This, in all seriousness, this was a little funny. I mean, like, this is, oh. It's gonna be pause versus unpause. Sorry. So the anti-mage is illusion trying to do some damage to the mana. Oh, the ping's coming out now. These
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
the smoke play coming out now. They're pinging out on this Earthshaker, and they will get the kill. Oh, very well used. Oh, he's just gonna die. The Ravage getting committed there on the two heroes. Another pause. Oh, this feels so bad right now. This really was a very good Ravage there, and the Omni Slash Earthshaker tried his level best there, but I believe Earthshaker does not have the buybacks. He does not have enough gold for buying back, so the Eco Slam was not used because he got stunned. He wanted to use it, I'm pretty sure, but he got stunned there as soon as he got out of that Yule Scepter. So still nothing farming out. I think this is going to be an interesting team fight. Maybe Lich is almost about to cast his Chain Frost. He has the ball in his hand. There are these poor little creeps who are about to die. Interestingly, the Dazzle getting stunned. This little spinner there. The Juggernaut spinning. While we wait for Anti-Mage to reconnect in the team fight. Oh, look at that Earthshaker, he's just dead. There lies his totem. That's a dead Earthshaker. The bird is still in the back lines. She's still far away, but not too far away because of the Icarus dive. Oh, she is going for a Shiva's Guard. This is going to be very interesting. Is this like the DC before the game started? Or a short one? Interesting question there. Oh, so that means it's gonna be, I think, like last one. Okay, so he's online now. I am playing 40 FPS. Wow, I feel your pain, buddy. Trust me, even I play somewhere around 60 FPS. My Dazzle 20 FPS brain. Thanks. Okay, so I believe we'd shortly be getting back into the team fight. Oh, where is the Anti-Mage amidst all sorts of sorceries here? There's the Underlord. He's too far away to use the... He's just going to use the Force Staff and probably going to use the... He needs a Blink, I believe, here. Someone give me a graphic card. There's a Pipe of Insight. There's a Crimson Guard to be used, but the stun is almost about to veer off, and there would be... Oh, the DK does not have a Dragon Form. He does not even have a BKB. He does not have major spells. But he has a Gem of True Sight. What can they do? Can they get him before the time ends? But there is enough heal from this Dazzle. He's just gonna cast his Poison Nova. Sorry, his Poison Touch and use his Shallow Grave certainly on somebody. and then maybe use the Guardian Greaves, the heal bomb coming out in the next 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure the team fight will be lasting out for that long. There are so many creeps coming in. Oh, that's gonna be nasty damage from this heal bomb. Now the Lich, Sinister Gaze, and the Chain Frost to be coming out very shortly. The 14 seconds cooldown on this. This Glimmer Cape. Necromanican is also down. Both teams have their Glimmer Capes down. The Soulbind is up, but the team players are quite far away here. So does this mean it would be a little hard for the players? He has a Refresher Shard there. Are we going to see a double Ravage, ladies and gentlemen? We are expecting a double Ravage here. This is very interesting. It's going to be double Ravage. I am looking forward to it, but the Chain Frost might just go in and every team player is ready. And now there we go for the action live in the mid lane. There's a spin. There is a Ravage, but they are just going to get back. They saw that he had that. And now the kill on this. This Dazzle is dead. Shadow Graves is not going to be enough. The Graves committed. He's going to be dead. And now they're just going to go in and take the objectives. Maybe there's going to be a buyback forced out of Dazzle. Probably. They're going to use the Fire Spirit, but he's just going to dodge it. So there's going to be another Zax falling for them. Oh, the buyback coming out for the Dazzle. The DK with the Dragon form. They should not be using the Ravage. The Sunray. They do use it. The BKB used, but this is going to be dead. Grimstroke is not going to be used. The Omni Slash. This AM has been kited so badly. He's dead. The Supernova. Oh my god. The Chain Frost now bouncing between two heroes and the Poison Touch. This is going to be a stunned up Anti-Mage. Hexed. Oh, Rooted. Trying to blink out, but for how long? Uses the cheese. Cannot live. Uses the Manta. Tries to blink out again. But the Spirit Vessel and another smoke getting used to get him get some movement speed. He's still using his counter spell to blink out. He's doing his level best, and he might just be able to do so. The Lincoln will protect him, and he will be able to get out. Oh, he just walks out of this team fight. This is another swing there, ladies and gentlemen. This does not seem too good for Tidehunter, as he does not have any buyback. So does the Grimstroke. He doesn't have any buyback either. Now this is their opportunity. 3 more seconds for this Juggernaut. So this is going to be the middle barracks, and it seems like it's going to be another game for them. But the counter spell, the Manta, the Abyssal, the Pit, the Root, the silence on the Anti-Mage because he has been hexed again. The Eco Slam! Another Chain Frost. There's going to be used after used. The Chain Frost is just going to get wasted. The Omni Slash being committed. Now the BKB by the Anti-Mage. It's going to be BKB versus BKB. The DKs has been caught up. There's a buyback coming out for the Earthshaker. And now this Anti-Mage trying his level best to get this damage done. Now the dust being used to slow down the enemies. The counter spell, and now he has caught up on the Dazzle. The Earthshaker. Now the Mana Void will get a kill, and the DK is being taken down. The Root from the Underlord, they're trying his level best. Now the DK has been brought down, but the right clicks on the Juggernaut. The Yule Scepter being committed from the Earthshaker. Earthshaker tries to get out, but the blink from the Anti-Mage is just going to get stunned out from the Skull Basher, and now the Fissure is going to block him off, and this is going to be a dead Anti-Mage. Dead Juggernaut, my bad. It's going to take the damage from the Totem. It's going to be 4 people dying for the ChemicalX here. What an interesting team fight. Look at that Underlord. He's already down there with the creeps with his farm, with his army, and the 2 buybacks coming out from 2 of the cores to defend this. This is ridiculous. 2s and fro's and 2s and fro's, and I was already expecting this game to go to the 50th minute mark, and it is already looking like it is going to be there. So Anti-Mage quite quick there. Is he looking forward to get a kill on this DK? Will he be able to? He won't be able to. He should actually walk out. His haste room gets timed out. Now the Lincoln has been popped. He tries to get back. So there comes the team. There's the cavalry. The Grimstroke on the back lines. The Ravage is up. The team fight is coming shortly. 8 seconds. What's up? 4 seconds. Totem. Damage on. Oh, he's just going in for the middle. Another buyback from the bird. And now the bird is again coming in with his long range Icarus dive. He has been rooted. They do not care. They are just gonna hit down the DK. It looks like he's gonna get down, but the mana ward being committed and the ravage. They're gonna pick up to here's the Eco Slam. This is over for Team Radiant, I guess. They're not having buybacks, the Chain Frost, but the Ule Scepter being committed and the buyback from Lich. It's not enough. The Juggernaut will be taken down. He's just gonna get back to the fountain, but he has been shallow grave. But for what extent? To what extent? He will not live. There's another pause. The Asus wait. Oh, my bad. It's wait. I read it wrong. That's the PC problem. But the PC problem is not gonna save them. I am pretty sure this is gonna be the game. Turning again towards the Dire. He's just gonna use the Blade Fury to get out. But look at them. They do not care. They're just gonna take away these towers and all the buildings. So much gold swing. They will probably look out to get the Ancient as well. The bottom rack have been taken down. This Juggernaut coming in. Now he has been silenced and rooted. He does not have the Blade Fury next 1 second. And now the Manta, he does not have enough mana, but he has been tried to give it enough mana, but no, he's again rooted. So much right click mana break, but the Shallow Grave is just gonna get 1 kill on the Tidehunter, but will not be able to do anything beyond that. So now the BKB, the buyback from the Grimstroke. This is going to be the game number 1 going in the favor of Team Random5. Well played, both the teams. GG, well played. There's the last breath that their Ancient will be taking. This is the GG getting called there. And that is the end, ladies and gentlemen. Well played, both the teams amidst all the the extremely crazy battle that we had today. What a game this. I mean, like, it's still not touched the 50th minute mark, but lovely game, this one. Well played, both the sides. Crazy.